We going live. Oh, I need it right down there. Ooh, ooh. Morning, guys. It said 87. I knew it was only like 70 something. Morning, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Girl Advice. Let's see. I do got my notes. Morning. I got my coffee. We got McCafe. The strand I'm smoking on today is Pineapple Express. I still got a little bit of fruit punch left. I got my Prime. I got to put that on mute. Got my scratch offs. I got everything ready. So Prime football is going on, of course. Let's mute them. All right. Got them mute. Welcome. Fancy Football Girls Advice. It's just a show where we vibe out. That's it. I don't hit too many subscribers, but we're going to change that. Like, share, and subscribe. Add my TikTok, which is Vets Fantasy Football, and my Twitter, which is Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. So, tomorrow or earlier today, I got to take my roommate's dog up to Austin. Man, this has been a whole different understanding, man. Millie is a Berger Picard dog, and she has a feeding tube down her neck because she has IBS, irritable bowel, IBD, irritable bowel disease. She got the bubble guts, people. She got the bubble guts. But anyways, I think I'm going to add on the NCAA men's basketball show, but I haven't decided yet. Got some OJ too. Didn't have no cramps this morning. I had past 2 days I get these Charlie horses in my legs. I didn't know in the background you see me and my mom. I'm in my military Class A uniform. But anyways, welcome. I think tomorrow is the NFL schedule release, so I will be talking about that on the Friday show if everything goes well. Hold on, I got fist my Colts blanket in the background. I just seen that. Look at that, people. Here we go. That's much better. Yep, shine on my pillow. That is much better. Oh, no. Here we go. Okay. You see it better in the background? Indianapolis Colts, baby. Indianapolis Colts. Got my Irish, Hoosiers, Colts, Bears. And I got the Cubs all the way over there. But anyways, welcome to the show, y'all. Lead off with this. I'm gonna lead off with this. I was debating on what to lead off with, but I want to get into something interesting instead of just talking about the games I found out yesterday through ESPN, which is right over there. My TV's over there. Anyways, uh, it's come to my attention that there's something wrong with Michael Thomas, and I'm not just talking injury wise. Uh, I think some of the comments that Drew Brees did say like a year or two ago, kind of made him think that folks don't really have his back, especially when it comes to racism. I don't know, man. Maybe he's going to come and just shock the world, but he has Winston, Jameson Winston as a quarterback, which they extended, right? Uh, even if even if he is, hopefully Winston can be healthy. Hopefully Winston can be like he was in as a Bucks. But man, and who they signed in the draft? Hold on, I knew I was going to do this. Who they signed in this draft? I think they got Chris Olave, but they got somebody else because they had 2 picks, right? So yeah, they got Chris Olave because they traded up to get the Commanders at number 11, and then they got Trevor Penning. So I mean, if he's there in the late round, like what I did at ADP all the way up to number 24, there was no Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is going, I would say, definitely in the maybe 4th round. So if you can pick him up, that's cool. But just know that I hope Jameson Winston proves me wrong. But man, ACL injury, especially with how he was so choppy when he runs. He's like a Peyton Manning. Not as bad as Peyton Manning, but yeah, he's not a running quarterback. And if he stays in the pocket, he gonna get hit again. But that's just, you know, that's the name of the game, man. That's the beauty of fantasy football. You got to take a chance. And that's where the adrenaline for me comes. If I take Michael Thomas in man, I would in the 4th round. If he's there in the 4th or later rounds, I'd definitely get him because he might just show up and show out. I don't know. That's a good one. Oh, and another thing. I wrote my notes down here. Kamara, what's up? What's up with Kamara? I've had him every season, almost every season, but like Smitty from the Fantasy Football Show said, this is he was arrested, so this is a whole different thing. So I'm not even gonna go into that legal stuff. I don't know it. I don't want to know it. But Kamara, I don't even know who their RB2 is for the Saints. So if you can tell me who the RB2 is for the Saints, please let me know. Ron Rivera wants to use Gibson and Robertson, who he just drafted as a duel, like he did when he was the head coach for the Panthers, with D'Angelo Williams, and I forget the other guy's name. Let me get some memory juice. Again, if you guys could like, share, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to put out not only a lot more content, but I want to put out a lot more good content. And hopefully I get to know this technical stuff because I see some of these podcasts where they have an intro and they have, excuse me, uh, promotions and stuff like that. But if you guys could just like, share, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get up to at least 6 more subscribers to 20. Hopefully, I'll have a lot more folks coming in here. I gotta make my content eye catching, and I'm slowly learning to do that. But honestly, I kind of like it like this because I interact with other podcasts. I got Smitty Fancy Football Podcast, Fancy End Games, Sports Fancy Face Off. Uh, the list is long. When I first started this, if you look in the very first video, I give the folks that I watch, like Chat Sports and uh, the Chat Sports for Bears and stuff like that. I used to give them shout outs before I would start a video, giving them props. I think I will start doing that again at the end of my videos, but I also want folks to see my other outlets in my Twitter page and TikTok page, and there's so much stuff. And so let's get on with the show. OBJ is still out there, and so is Jarvis Landry. But I'm looking for James Bradberry. The Giants released James Bradberry, and he's a top free agent right now. I would like my Bears and the Colts to pick him up. One of the two. He wasn't that bad. But I think the Giants are trying to make cap room so they can sign the draft, whoever they picked up in the draft. Let's see who they get. Giants got Kayvon Thibodeau and then Evan Neal. So they're trying to make room for those two big boys. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a good. Come to Indy, James Bradberry. I know you don't watch this show, but man, if you do, come to Indy. Don't go to Houston. No, don't go to the Titans. Absolutely no. And don't go to the Jags. Okay. OBJ is still out there. I talked about Ron Rivera. He wants to go back to the Panthers Day, but he needs to get a quarterback first. Who the Redskins draft? Did they get a quarterback? No, they didn't go quarterback. Quarterbacks were not taken in the first round. So the Giants got 3 players I forgot. They got Kayvon Thibodeau, and Jermaine Johnson. Washington went Jameson Williams, who can't even play. Wait a minute. That's not their draft. Hold on. That's my 3rd draft. I got so many drafts in here, people. Got sleepers, rankings, running back, NFL draft. Here we go. They got Kayvon Thibodeau, the Giants did. And then Evan O'Neal. But who did the Redskins get? What the fuck's got Jahan Dotson, Penn State. That's good. I like that pick. I had Jahan Dotson going to the Packers. I should have never done that. And I thought they got one more. In the first round. Well, if anybody knows, I thought they only got one. I thought they got another one, but apparently not. But anyways, I think they should have went quarterback. I thought they should have went quarterback. There's my running back rankings. I gotta redo that one too. Top 10 players. We got rankings. Got the ADP. Yeah, Ron Rivera, you should have went quarterback. But I think they're going to try to stay with whoever they had last year. Washington Commanders. Why doesn't Washington get rid of Dan Snyder? Kind of like, why doesn't the Colts get rid of Jim Irsay? You just can't get rid of an owner. And by the way, owners, Jerry Jones was in a car wreck. I think he's doing okay. I haven't heard anything new on the sports channel, but in order for stuff to progress when it comes to race, might need to let some of these old folks go. Get a little sip of knowledge. You guys like my cup? Doggies are forever. Anyways, good time. Anyways, let's go with Jarvis Landry is still out there, but he can be out there. Jarvis Landry could come to the Colts. Pittman, Paris Campbell. If there is a football god up there, can you please let him have a couple good seasons where he's not injured? Thank you. Anyways, yeah, Jarvis Landry's still out there. OBJ's still out there. James Bradbury's out there now. Javion Clowney's out there now, but he's not really a team player in the fact that, he only signs these 1-year contracts and then he leaves. Like, come on, man. Anyways, let's go over some games. There's a week 2 doubleheader, Titans versus Bills and Vikings versus Eagles. I think they said this was going to be on Peacock, Nickelodeon, and the regular ABC channels or NBCs, whatever. And then for the Christmas Day, you got the Broncos versus the Rams. The scheduled release is tomorrow. And I think it's going to be a really good season. Really good season. Again, for fantasy-wise, I might not even pick up a running back until later on, man. I do have top 10 players, wide receiver ranking. I thought I had one. I might not have. I thought I did one. Recap of the draft. Yeah, we sucked. No, we did suck too bad. Colts did good. I think the Colts did good. But again, if you could like, share, and subscribe my videos. My Twitter is BetFantasyFootball. My TikTok. Hold on. Get the knowledge juice. My TikTok is BetFantasyFootball. My Twitter is Girls Advice and Views on fantasy football. And as you know, what my YouTube page is. My Facebook is Fantasy Football Addiction All Sports 24/7, 365. So, and also I am Gridiron Mafia, and I'm also in Sports Mafia, and I'm in NFC Prime group. So if you want to join me in these groups, and also Pal Talk, NFL Rejects, if that's on Pal Talk. Let me tell you something. You gotta have, if you go into NFL Rejects on Pal Talk, you gotta have a tough skin. You definitely have to have a tough skin. You definitely have to know your sports because they will roast. I've known these people for about 10, 15 years, and they will roast your ass. So you cannot go into NFL Reject and think it's going to be all flowers and good weed a strand, good strand of weed, because it's not. They're okay people, but they are very harsh. So NFL Rejects on Pal Talk. Twitter is Girls Advice on Fantasy. Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. My TikTok is Best Fantasy Football. All right. And Twitter is Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. Okay. Got that out the way. Now, I do like the pineapple. Switching over to the weed side. I do like Pineapple Express. It is a sativa. I want to try Gary Payton, but that is so hard to find around here. So yeah, in I'd say about 30 minutes to an hour, I'll be in the Happy Shack. I'll do a video out there in the Happy Shack. You all have a blessed day. Again, if you know somebody with mental health issues, just, it doesn't take that much to sit down and just listen. I don't know about any other state but the state I'm in, and it's not really good for resources for mental health. I know it's 2022 and we should be up to par, but we're not. But please, if you know somebody that has mental health issues, take a couple minutes, sit down, and just listen. Don't judge them. Don't say your own opinion or how you feel. Just listen. Listen, listen, listen. Listen. And like, share, and subscribe to this video. I actually did 20 minutes because I got a timer right. Got the timer right up there. Damn, my fucking finger looks big. Right there. We're at 23 minutes. This is the longest video I've done. Hopefully Friday we get a little bit more. I'm trying to get this content down. Please, please leave a comment in the comment section, and let's get it. Peace.